Hello there, fellow wine lovers. It's your Wisconsin wine guy. As you can tell by my getup here, it must be end of the year. Oh my gosh, so much time, so many months, so many days, so much wine. I hope you get a chance to look through on 2020 wine reviews and see all the wines I reviewed for you this past year. But we have another week left for me to review wines after these wines, and I'm looking forward to 2021. It's going to be great. But let's not move so far ahead. Let's stay right here in the present. And again, these are wines that you can find in the shelves of your everyday liquor store, grocery store, and even some wine shops. I do a very, very simple system. Thumbs up. Highly recommend that wine. If it gets a double thumbs up, you must go out and get it. 3/4, you know what? I would drink that wine if it's hanging at a party. You know, if it reached my standard, I maybe bring a few bottles home. Halfway, not so much for me, but you give it a try. Let us all know what you think. And thumbs down. Whoa, don't even waste your time. But again, these are all my opinion for my palate. But as always, I say let your palate be the guide. So let's get down to today's wine review. Wow, I can't believe a whole year's went by. Let's go. Robert Mondavi, a name that is synonymous with wine, especially California wines. And Robert Mondavi, and this is going to be the private selection bourbon barrel. So we have the bourbon barrel Chardonnay 2018 and the bourbon barrel aged Cabernet Sauvignon 2018. I just want to say this. I've never heard of a Chardonnay being aged in bourbon barrels. So this is going to be a treat. Okay, I did already have some, but I'm going to have it again just for you. So let's give it a pour. As always, ooh, you heard that fizz? Hades Corker. If you haven't gotten your hands on Hades Corker, you need to check it out. I mean, it keeps my wines fresh. So I never go anywhere, never do anything without having at least one Hades Corker packed in my wine pack. I kind of like that, huh? I guess I should do the Hades Corker commercial. You just did. All right, so I have the Cabernet and the Chardonnay poured. Let's get a look at the color here. And I'll give you some background details. So we have those golden hues, you know, like the ray of sunshine coming from California, you know, and then we have depth of color. Wow, that's a pretty deep color. It looks the same when I look down on my white paper. That's a pretty deep color on this Cabernet. All right, so both our grapes are sourced from Monterey, California. So let's give you some more details. So the Chardonnay, whole fruit, whole cluster fruit, fermented, stainless steel, then aged for 10 months, I think here. Yeah, aged for 10 months in bourbon barrel oak, 100%. Also goes through secondary fermentation. All right, so that's the Chardonnay. For the Cabernet, all right, cluster fruit fermentation. It also, they take a portion of the wine, the Cabernet, and they age it in traditional American oak. They take another smaller portion and they age it for 3 months. So there's 9 months in the oak and then 3 months, or 10 months in the oak, then 3 months on the bourbon barrels, and then do a final blend of the two. So this is going to be great. Here we go. Chardonnay first. Again, rinse, cleanse my palate, and let it just be full of wine. You know, there's a nice chill on this wine. Wow. All right. Nice mouthwatering acidity. Very fresh. Very full. Very rich. But not that buttery kind of rich that's going on there you find in some Chardonnays. Nice balance to it. Give it another taste here. More tropical. Tropical, you get that subtleness of creaminess, citrus. Tropical as in pineapple, guava maybe. Let's go pineapple. All right, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Now for the Cabernet. Ah, and that nose is pure citrus and pear on the Chardonnay. But for the Cabernet, Look at that dark spice barrel. You know, you can get like back in the end of that nose. You pick up some of that bourbon barrel. But still, overall, you know, blended together, real nice. Dark berries. Dark berries abound in this. Oh, here's our rinse. Nice tannins. This goes smooth, medium tannins, full of flavor, dry, but almost silky. Okay. Now for the taste. I just gave you my impression of that. Acidity is great. You know how I feel about acidity. Red or white must make the mouth water. Full or light. Give me some lightness to the wine. All right, let's start here. There's definitely consistency. Okay, a consistency as far as the wines and being aged in the bourbon barrels. You know, some of those bourbon barrel wines can be like over the top, where it tastes more like bourbon than it tastes like wine. This is very, very nicely balanced between both of these. And again, that consistency. You go from here to here, it's almost like the same level, okay, as far as the influence of the bourbon barrels. But the Chardonnay itself, I mean, the bourbon barrel aging and it doesn't take away from the Chardonnay. I mean, to me, it's the first time I had it, first time I heard of it. But it definitely does not take away from almost a classic style Chardonnay from California, but with a light touch. Another taste. Wow. I mean, it has a very nice clean finish. Again, that fullness, that subtle richness is there, but it's there just to add. I think the balance of this is really nice. You know, you get that, like, for me, that little hit of bourbon-esque taste on the finish, but very light. All right, let's go back to the Cabernet. The vanilla, the oak, it was cold, spice, fruit. Then you get that kind of, again, if you hold it in the palate, you kind of pick up, you know, the essence of that bourbon barrel. So here we go. Coming out the gate, Chardonnay. Robert Mondavi Chardonnay. So unique. I'm going to give this a thumbs up. I mean, I recommend you give this a try. This is going to be a treat, you know, for anyone at your home, at your party. Try this. You won't go wrong. That's a thumbs up for me. Oh, yeah. Alcohol, 14.5%. No burn. Really nice. For the Cabernet, 2018. Again, for me, I'm giving it a thumbs up. You know, so here it is. Robert Mondavi, private selection, bourbon barrel aged, Chardonnay, Cabernet, 2018. Both coming in at 14.5% alcohol. I give them both a thumbs up. Okay, definitely be a good buy. Worth a shot, worth a try. I mean, I believe they did it very good and very well balanced on the red, because traditionally you find the bourbon aging on red wines. I believe they did a good job on balancing that out. Now for the Chardonnay again, that is a treat. You know, because it's so unique. You know, I kind of want to give it a double thumbs up, but I have nothing to compare it to. But it is still so unique, but it definitely is worthy of a thumbs up, definitely worthy for you to give it a try, you know, and wow, I hope you enjoy as much as I do. Again, here's your Wisconsin wine guy, enjoying wines, Robert Mondavi, and saying as always, let your palate be the guide with selecting your wines, and I'll see you next time. One more week to go, baby. Ciao.